Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm back with a massive Home Bargains and Poundland haul, specifically gardening equipment. I decided I want to start planting some stuff. So I messaged my book club, because the girls on book club, they're very diverse. They all have their own little niche thing that they like to do. And Laura, she likes to do gardening. So I was like, tell me what I need to buy and I'm going to go out and buy it. So that's what I did. I spent £18 in Poundland, £16 in Home Bargains. But in Home Bargains, I specifically went to buy stuff for Ellie for her thank you hamper, for like our wedding and stuff. Again, excuse the lighting, I say it all the time, it's dodgy, son doesn't know what he's doing with his life. So, right, let's start with, this one is from Poundland, so I'm just going to pull things out and go. So, most excitingly for Neil, Poundland have brought out the 6-pack Golden Wonder Salt and Vinegar crisps. If you've watched me for a while, you'll know that Neil loves these crisps. They're his favourite. But they never used to do them in the 6-pack. They only used to sell them individually in Home Bargains for 20p each. They now do this. So this makes my life a lot easier. Whilst we were in the crisp aisle, P lost her marbles. So I brought her some cheeselets just to keep her quiet. So I've already had to open that bag, just again to keep her quiet. Whilst I was there as well, I also popped into a charity shop and found a book that I wanted. So side note, anyway, back onto the gardening stuff. So I got some of these. I don't know if these are too small. These are 3 plant trays. You get 24 cells in one of these. I've got 3 of them. So to be honest, I don't know what the hell I do with this. So basically, you have to put soil in the bottom and then put seed in and then put soil on top and then put cling film over it, apparently. So I got some of them. I also got a little watering can. I didn't really need this, but there's a spider in there. The one I've got, like an actual watering can, is massive. So I thought this is sort of like an easy thing for P to use as well, which is a whole reason as to why I'm doing this whole gardening malark. Because I feel like it's good and it's interactive for her. And I'm hoping that in the morning she's going to want to go and check on the plants. I don't know if this is going to work. I don't know if it's going to be a massive fail and a waste of money. But you know what I get? Like, I get this bee in my bonnet. I'm like, yeah, I've got to go do that. Last night I dreamt about plants. So, you know. I then also got some of these. These are terracotta pots. These are 5-pack for £1, which I think is really good. They are the plastic ones. But apparently, you put the seeds in the trays, you put bulbs in these. So, let's show you what I got. I also got this as well, just because it was £1, and I really like it. I don't know what to... Do you put soil in this? I don't think so, because it's got no holes in the bottom. I'll have to ask Laura. But I got this little tin bucket. There you go. It says flowers on it. Maybe once I've grown my flowers I can put them in my bucket. I don't know, but I got that because it was £1. And then the actual flowers I got some dahlias, because apparently dahlias are really good to grow. Again, I'm just going off of what she told me. So I got a dahlia border. Now I thought borders meant for going around a border, but apparently not. This is what they look like. I don't think mine will end up looking like this. It says that you've got to sow them between January and May, so I'm cutting it pretty fine. But if I sow them today, I'm not going to do it today. If I sow them this week, then I should be okay. And they should bloom in July through to November. I highly doubt that's going to be the case for me, but I got some of those anyway. And then inside, you get this. Looks like potatoes to me, but I'm going to give that a go. Not... all jokes aside, the Poundland range for gardening is incredible. I don't know what I'm looking at, but they've got such good variety. Then I got some packets of seeds. I will say Home Bargains is cheaper. Home Bargains is 79p. Obviously these are £1. I got some sweet peas because apparently these are quite easy to grow. Sachets of flower seeds for a complete garden display. And then you've got loads of mixes. You've got Bijou, Royal Blue, Royal White, Royal Maroon, striped mix and a scented mix. There we go. So that's what those look like. I thought that was really good value, I'm not going to lie, for £1. Then I went for easy grow because I'm all about that easy growing life. 6 sachets again. Candy turf, poppies, cornflower, morning glory, nigella and sunflowers. Over 350 seeds, ideal to grow with children. Again, I like easiness. So I got those. And to go in my pots as well, just to sort of hope that P takes an interest, I got some little windmills because I thought these were really cute. They had brighter colours. They had like a hot pink, yellow and blue, I think. But I prefer the simple colours in life. So 3 for £1 now on little wooden sticks, and I thought P would really like just watching those blow around in the wind. Just in case I get inundated with my growing, I got some labels. You never know when you're going to need a label. You get 80, 3 different sizes for £1. So I thought, why not? I'm not going to use the pencil provided. I think I might use a Sharpie and go up a level on this, on the professionalism. But yeah, got some of those. So again, can't go wrong. I got some ant powder killer. Ant killer powder, sorry. I got this because we have got a shit ton of ants in our garden. It's so bad that P actually isn't allowed to go out in the garden unsupervised because we've got so many ant mounds. Makes me feel sick just talking about it. Like, I've got goosebumps and my hairs are standing on the end. I don't know how to kill ants. If you've got any recommendations, please let me know. The amount of times I go out in that bloody garden with boiling kettles of water and I end up scalding my grass because I'm trying to kill these ants and they just move somewhere else. It drives me mad. Last year, Neil took a shovel to them and like went to town and like dug really deep and then sprinkled this inside. They're still there. They're absolute pain in the arses. So I got some of this. Don't think it's going to work. It's from Poundland. But I don't want to pay for like a pest control guy to come out and kill some ants. So if you've got any tips as to how to get rid of them, let me know. Then I got some of this all-purpose plant food because I thought it might make my flowers grow fast. It's got a little scoop in there as well, which I appreciate. Because I don't like getting dirty hands, I brought myself some gloves. They did have simple ones as well, but I just don't want to get anything involved, so I got heavy duty ones just in case. They're like rubber. I hate dirt, I hate bugs, thorn resistant, that's what I like to hear. So I just got these floral ones. To hope that P gets involved with the whole gardening shindig, I brought her a little rake. This is pretty pricey, but it's the Gruffalo one, which is why I got it. So it's a Gruffalo gardening rake. There we go. Pretty chuffed that I found that actually. But I just thought it would get her involved. I wish they had like a little shovel. I haven't brought any shovels or rakes because I think I've got some from when I had a gardening phase probably about 5 years ago and I just grew weeds. So I don't even know how it happened. I just grew weeds. So yeah, I've got that for P. I'm hoping I've got some in the cupboard. Not in the cupboard, in the shed. And then finally, I've got some cling film. I don't use cling film personally because I bloody hate the stuff, but Laura told me that I've got to wrap this around my trays. So that is everything that I got from Poundland. Now let's move on to stuff I got from Home Bargains. Let me just have a sip of my coffee. This is going to be a grab and go random selection, so you're going to have to bear with the order. So first of all, something that I've already opened because I couldn't not film this video without coffee. And that is the Maxwell House lattes. I haven't had these for ages because I went on to the Aldi ones because convenience. But these are 99p and I thoroughly enjoyed these. These are good for work. I can just take a little sachet out with me. So happy I got those. Again, not so Slimming World friendly, but it's a coffee, YOLO. Got some bread because I needed some bread. I got some butter. So in Home Bargains, it's 79p per block. So it's slightly more expensive than what it is in Iceland. It's £1.50 for 2. Does that... yeah, slightly more. If you watch me, you'll know I always rant about the price of butter. I don't understand people that spend £1.45 on a block of butter from Aldi when you can get it for 79p. Just my thoughts. I could literally chat about butter all day. Go to Aldi or go to Home Bargains or Iceland. So yeah, I stocked up because you know what I'm like. Normally I buy like 6, so I reined it in. I got P some of these because she always rants on about wanting nan 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 nan. There's a certain pot that I put these in. She always gets the pot out and she goes nan nan nuts because I put the nanas and nuts in there. So I got some of those. These were only £1 as well, which is really cheap. These are like £1.09, which is cheap for those. Other things, I got a mug shot. This was 30p, 33p I think. Just good for work. I know that's my favourite one. And then I also got some of these because these are just a staple. These were like 75p for a 6-pack, which is really good value. Then stocked up on my Coca noodles. So I got 3 packets of these stir-fry ones. These are my favourite noodles of all time. They are incredible. I'm going to have some for my lunch. So I got those. And I wanted to get curry, but they didn't have any curry. So I got 1 beef, just to mix it up, because I haven't had beef for in a really long time. So I got some of those. I randomly got these. These are near the dry bananas in like, you get like the nut section of healthy foods. Snacking olives, green olives stuffed with red peppers from Spain. Never had olives from a packet before. Don't know how I feel about it, but I just love an olive. So these are only 39p. Olives are really expensive, like when you buy them from like the fridge sections in supermarkets. My favourite ones are the chimichurri ones from Sainsbury's, in case you're wondering about my olive preference. And they're like £2.35. So hopefully these are nice. And I also quickly picked up some hummus when I went to go get the butter. I've never tried their hummus before, but I don't really think you can go that wrong with it. I just got the basic one. This was only 50p. And the final foodie items, I got a thing of popcorn. This is the sweet flavour. P's new thing is she is obsessed with popcorn. We had some at our wedding buffet thing. Don't ask me why there's popcorn. I was expecting kettle chips. I didn't get kettle chips. I got popcorn. Wasn't happy about it, but what can you do? So she was obsessed with it. She was literally just shoving her mouth full, so I thought I'd get some as a treat. And the final 2 foodie items, I got some golden Oreos just as a treat for myself and for P, and these were like 30p, which is really cheap for Oreos, so I got some of those. And then I also got some of these for the boys. These again were 39p, and the boys like these for after school. If you're new to my channel, don't know what I'm talking about, I do the school run for my nephews twice a week. So I got these, and they like these, pickled onion, and I can get 4 portions out of these, so they have them like for 1 week when they come over. So got those. I also got some thank you cards. Now I went into Card Factory, albeit I've now spent a lot more money on cards than I would have done in the Card Factory if I brought like a set, but they just weren't very nice, and I wanted to get some nice cards for saying thank you for our wedding. We got a fair amount of money, which we've just basically spent in London, and we've also put it back in our bank accounts to cover the cost of the wedding. I might try and treat myself to a new Hoover if that will stretch that far, but I just got loads of thank you cards. So I got one like that, so I'm going to probably give this one to my grandma. Got this one for sort of like Neil's mum. This one that just says just to say. I've got another one that says just to say. Got those 2. These were 29p. I got these 2, which we'll give to like lads that has given us money. Not too girly. And then I've got that one again. And then I've also got this one sort of like for my mum. And then I've got like some other ones that I got from the Card Factory that are a little bit more special for like my dad that obviously looks after P. And I've got a really nice one for Ellie as well. And then talking of Ellie, I wouldn't have been able to have done what I did on my wedding day if it wasn't for Ellie. So even though I had a lot of help from other people, like my other girlfriends, Ellie was the one that did everything for me. She took the photos for us. She was like our photographer for the day. She drove me there. She brought me gifts. She made my day what it was, and I couldn't have done it without her. She was my absolute rock. And I never say it enough, and I'm not gushy, and I can imagine she'll get all emotional watching this, but I just don't like to express my emotion. I express it in other ways. So I'm doing her a little hamper. I got her a main present from Anthropology when I went down to London. She actually picked what she wanted. There were 2 mugs, and I was like, which one do you want? I'll get it for you. So I've got her a mug, I've got her a fragrance as well, and then I went to Home Bargains and I just got her some little bits just to make up the hamper. So I got her this. Bubble bath was a hard shout, but I found this. This is Johnson's Soft and Energised Body Wash, watermelon and rose. I think she'll really like that. So that's what that looks like. I'm going to tell you the prices. Sorry Ellie, I'm a cheapskate and I can't afford to spend a lot. This was £1. So I got some candy floss in a cup, which I just think is really cool. I've never seen that before. She likes a gimmick. I also got her some Cosmic Jelly Beans, Tangy Taste Explosion, sour, raspberry, cola, apple and lemon. She loves the sour sweet. It's making me salivate just thinking about it. So I got some of those. I got her a double dip, sorry. She loves these things. So so I got her some of that. Also got her this fancy chocolate. This was £1. Those sweets, by the way, they were like 29 to 39p each. This was 99p. Magnum Classic Signature Chocolate. I thought that looks really nice. So obviously she can have a cup of tea, and she can have some sweets, and she can also have a nice bar of chocolate. And then I got her some tissues because she loves the tissue. She loves these like gimmicky things, so I got some of those. I got her a lip balm because again, you can't go wrong with a lip balm. This is Blistex Happy Lips. Shine like Paris. I just thought it looked pretty cool, so I got her a lip balm. Really random stuff that I brought her, to be fair. And then I got her this little candle. She clears out candles. She hoards them like me, but she never uses them. So I wanted to get her one, but I didn't want to get her like a massive one. I would appreciate a massive one, but I don't think she'd use it. She never really burns candles, so I just got a little one. Paradise Island. Smells pretty fresh. I thought it was pretty random, but I think she'd like to put flowers in it. And that's a little, it's actually a drinks thing. Refreshing ice cold drink, glassware. But I thought some nice flowers in here would look nice, so I got that for her. And this was only 59p as well. This is what it looks like. There. Checking in again, because I'm now tidying up. I've got to show you, I got this gift bag for Ellie. This is with love for 49p. Bye. Actually just died, so it might look slightly different, but I'm gonna end it off now. I feel like I've got a really good mixture of things. I've got some gardening stuff, I've got some good foodie bits, I've got presents for Ellie. So I hope you've all enjoyed this video. If you've got any gardening tips, leave me a comment below. Let me know about the ants, let me know what I need to know about gardening, and yeah, I'm gonna go. So I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all in my next one.